SGC here, and let's do this comics thing. So first up, Ninja School. Mr. Toast Comics. I saw this in the previews and I'm like, I'm totally digging it just for the cover. I mean, you got a toast and an egg with a ninja eye bandana thing. Pretty hilarious. I mean, they train to be ninjas because, I mean, it's ninja school. But anyway, hilarious art, pretty funny, good stuff. Bedlam. This is actually from last week. Didn't pick out until this week. Must say issue 3 is a lot better than issue 2. Things really went forward. And now, man, what's really happening? Like, is he like really helping the cops, or is he just messing with them? Like, yeah, I love this issue a lot better than the second one. Wolverine Max number 2. Some mishap happened at RX, didn't order number 2, but now it's arrived. And I must say, wow, issue 2 was so much better than issue 1. With things happening, like with Wolverine being hunted down and he's just trying to figure out what's happening and who that chick was that got eaten by a shark when his plane crashed. And then more of the history of like him being in Japan and just like it was 150 years ago, and things are crazy, and it ends with Creed. With that said, issue number 3 just came out, and man, Creed, crazy. And just more confusion and just mystery as to what really happened to Wolverine, and how this issue ends. It's just like, whoa, he caused everything? Flash. First off, I must say, whoever like really chose when to put an ad in this issue, man, they totally screwed up the flow of the story. There were 12 pages of ads in this issue, which is sort of like overwhelming. Because I mean, I'm fine when you, let's say you open a flap, when you have an ad on this side and you open it and this side has an ad, I'm fine with that. But if I open, there's an ad, open, there's an ad on one on the other page, open, one ad. It's just like, totally, can you give me like one continuous cut of a story script? But beyond that, Flash, craziness, a mind race, crazy enough that he's gonna pull through. And now with how it ends, it's like, oh, everyone's coming back together again. Six Gun possessed Sinclair. Man, with what happened between him and Becky, it's just like, whoa. I really thought status quo would have been changed. But thanks to brother Roberto, things are looking swell again, and story will proceed, and things will happen. So, awesome stuff. Can't wait for next issue. Journey into Mystery, another awesome issue with Sif just being on a berserker rampage and then figuring out where she is, and she just chills out with these people, and the art is awesome, and the fighting was just great. Storyline is intriguing as to what's really gonna happen to Sif now with her berserker rage, and how will her brother help her out. So good stuff, can't wait for the next one. Batman Inc. Wish I could say I can't wait for the next one. Morrison, I don't really know what you're doing. The story is so convoluted and it's just like, what's happening? Damian's like on the back burner at the Batcave and he's just pressing buttons, and Batman is gonna get owned, and there's a Damian clone. And the art, I don't know. Art is not really buying it for me. I mean, I like Burham's version of Damian. I mean, I like it, but Damian wasn't even in costume for the most part of it. But I guess next issue sort of could be better with Damian in a suit. So I guess I could look forward to it. I asked Burnham, I'm not sure if I say this before, but I asked Burnham, like, where does Bat Inc. fit in all of this, like, in connection with Death of the Family? And apparently, a few more issues later on, we'll figure it out. What a great answer. Invincible 100! Art Adam's cover, because it's Art Adam. I totally didn't see that coming with the whole storyline changing it up. That was a pretty gruesome first page, and I must say, whoa. I can't believe Kirkman wrote that in, and things are turning for better, I guess, now that he's being rehired and things happen. I don't know if I want to spoil this issue, but I do look forward to 101. Though I must say, my favorite character, I miss him. Batman Robin, man, if people don't pick this up because of the price, because of $5 for an annual, you are missing out. This issue was just amazing in sense of action, emotional impact, and just relational between Damian and Bruce. Like, it talks about how Damian is setting a day off for Bruce, where he's telling Bruce to go to various places around the world, and it really dwells into the past of Bruce's parents. Like, it's like them dating and getting like a painting and stuff, and it's really awesome. And just how Damian is doing all this for his dad is just awesome stuff. And with the action of like Batman Jr. here, that was great too. Yeah. Like, Tomasi, you are awesome. Like, what you're writing, I'm loving it. I must say that I'm loving it so much more than what Snyder is doing with Joker and all that. Though, I have to give props to Snyder. Of course, with the Owls was awesome stuff. But Batman Robin, Hawkeye number 7, Hurricane. So this issue is pretty crazy because Fraction's saying that all his royalties from these issues, he's going to donate it to Hurricane Sandy victims. So that's pretty good stuff. So this story is split up into one talking about Hawkeye, and the other one talking about Kate Bishop. Hawkeye is done by Steve Lieber, and then the Kate Bishop stuff is done by Jesse Ham. I'm gonna say Lieber is sort of like an Aja sort of ish, and Ham is totally different, but it still have that sense of like it's just, it looks so fun. Looks fun. That's all I gotta say. It doesn't look like it's taking too serious of itself, but at the same time, it's like fun. The Hawkeye stuff is really addressing the whole like, oh, I'm just I'm just like a normal guy. I'm off the Avengers. I mean, it addresses real life stuff. Like, it's windy, so what's the use of a Hawkeye? Like, you know, arrows are gonna be affected by the wind. Kate Bishop was sort of not as interesting, though. I guess what can you get from like an issue that's sort of like off the books sort of thing. So obviously I look forward to issue 8 because Mac Fraction and the team is doing great stuff here. Avengers, change of artist, Adam Kubert. I thought it was Andy Kubert, so I was sort of looking forward to this issue for the art. So now we got a Hyperion issue themed, and it talks about what's up with him and how did he come to this earth, and just backdrop story and more AIM stuff, so I guess that's setting that stuff up. Next issue is Smasher, so that'll be interesting too stuff. I wonder if Opina will come back, as I really love his art. And story, I don't know. 3 was really great, 4 not so much, but I guess it's sort of like an origin and a sort of a pace setter and a overall arc setting, so that's not bad, I guess. Superior Spider-Man number 2, Spidey Ock. Yeah, I must say this whole Jiminy Cricket, like with Peter Parker just saying like, no, you can't do that, or I wouldn't do that, or Mary Jane, that's not me, was pretty annoying. If they eliminated that, had him like less scale back, less Peter Parker and more Spidey Ock, was pretty cool. I mean, the dating thing was kind of weird. It just really feels weird. Like, how can Mary Jane not know that this is not Peter Parker? Though the end was pretty cool. Like, I mean, if Parker just shows up like a key, crucial moments, that would be nice. Instead of like just popping up for an entire issue, it was just kind of like, whoa, overkill, man. But don't have to wait long for issue 3 because next week's really Superior Spider 3. Anyway, that is all for this week's comics. RX Comics is where you get your comics, or you should anyway. Address is below. Hope you like your comics because you paid for them. And that is all for this week's comics. See ya. And it's kind of cool to see Puck, who I haven't read about, though the Phantom X ending was